story. But it's so easy to feel sorry for yourself whenever you're not at 100%. And I'm going to walk and get warmed up, even though I think I'm sweating, to be honest. Um, it's easy to feel sorry for yourself when you're not at 100%. And so when instead of feeling sorry for myself, I try to learn some kind of lesson from it. And and hopefully that lesson is for the greater good. Um, that's just kind of my goal in life, is for the greater good of all people. And if I can be some kind of encourager to other people, or just a place of understanding. Sometimes we don't need our problems fixed. We just need somebody that is empathetic towards us, or somebody that just listens, or just, gives us a safe place to be. And so
Oh, yeah.
I try to be that for others.
Good. You are.
Thank you. Oh, but I'm so glad it's Friday,
Yeah.
and my husband's home. I'm, I'm just going to sit and I'm going to be like, honey, I'm hot. Come fan me. No, I'm just kidding.
It's so wonderful to have that kind of support
It
and
is.
love.
And he did it to me. Like, I was this independent woman. I could do anything for myself. I moved 600 miles from home when I graduated from college. I moved down here all by myself. Like, I mean, there was nothing I couldn't do or take care of. And I mean, I worked for the Women's Center when I was in college. I was the ultimate I am woman, feminist, like I could do anything. And
Wow.
I meet this man, and suddenly I don't know how to do nothing. One more story, then we'll do it. But okay, so the sunroof on my car that now Olivia drives, it was
Hmm.
like so dumbly manufactured. So the
Hmm.
sunroof, the little thing that closed it, you had to manually like take your hand and go zzzz, and then it clipped into
Uh-huh.
a plastic clip. So a plastic clip kept the tension of that little thing. Well,
Uh-huh.
guess what? It broke.
Oh no.
Well, I call the GMC people, and they tell me it's going to be whatever the price was. It was outrageous.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, for
And
sure.
so I was like, yeah, no. So I then get on the Google and find out that somebody with a 3D printer could print that piece. And then
What?
there was a video on YouTube that told you how to install it. So
Wow.
you got two for like $15 shipped. Two of the plastic clips.
Right.
So I ordered that. I watched the YouTube video. I went out there with a little screwdriver. I took out the bad one. I put in the good one, and I was like so proud that I had done that, right?
Wow. Yeah.
So I'm telling my husband about it, and I'm like, "Oh, look what I did! I ordered this and this, all the things." And you know what he said?
But
You still need me. He did not like that I did that myself.
no, no. Oh my goodness. Wow.
So
Yeah.
he
That's wonderful.
that's his love language, is like acts
Yeah.
of service, and so he shows love by doing for his people,
Oh yeah. Well,
and
that's great.
it does something to him when we do it for ourselves.
Right.
But we must submit to the spoiled life
Yeah. For
for
sure.
his sake, right? It's
Yeah.
for his sake. It's not for our sake. It's for him.
Yes.
Oh, good Lord. I'll take it. But he has to work every other weekend.
Mm.
In the fall, there's a little series of months, and then in the spring, there's a series of months. And it's hard on all of us, him included. All right, you want music? I'm working backwards on it. And right before you got on, my daughter called and said, have you gotten a text that our school is on a drill because they're on a level 3 lockdown and nobody can get into the school?
Mm.
She doesn't have a first block, so she doesn't go first thing in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
I think my brain was kind of, oh yeah, it's a drill. I just got the text.
Oh, wow.
Drill. All right. But I told her I have to go. I'm teaching my class. All right, breath. Inhale. Exhale. We're inhaling all the good and knowledge that everything that worries us, that is on our mind, is going to somehow be resolved. We're filling our mind and bodies with that. Relaxation in the worry. And we're blowing out all the things that consume us. Even if it's temporarily, we can pick up our worries in, 45 minutes or so. But we know that everything that is on our mind, we're going to find our way to resolve it. The Lord will help us find our way. We have friends that will help us find our way. People love us and will help us. And we always have ourselves, our bestest friend, the one we have to be with all the time. So we better be nice to ourselves, right?
Right.
All right, let's start with our neck. Continue to breathe and enter those words of affirmation. The music helps with the slow, smooth, and continuous. It's very calming. Letting these major joints warm up and stretch as we go from top to bottom. Roll our shoulders. And back. Big shoulder circle. The perfect move for words of affirmation. Breathing in calm and exhaling or breathing out stress. I will say the one thing that helped me the most when my foot was really hurting was
Mhm.
ice packs.
Really?
Yes. I don't know if it's because it like totally numbed the pain,
Mm-hmm.
but I would put it on that ice pack and then lift it as best as I could above my heart, or at least elevate it. Rice, rest, ice, compression, and elevation.
Yeah.
So
I
I
had
had
to tell my mother that yesterday because her toe was hurting, and I think it's probably the gout.
Gout.
Looked it up, and it was saying ice elevate.
Yes.
So yeah.
It's the rice, which when I first, years ago
Uh-huh.
when I first read about it, I thought it involved rice, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's just an acronym. But
Yeah.
that really helped me the most was the ice.
Yeah.
And there was one day I took a leave because it was just like throbbing. But I
Mm.
had walked on, it was before I did the boot. So the pressure was on it a lot more.
So how many days you were actually in pain?
It started Sunday night, so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Wow.
Thursday, I was real cautious, but it just hit me. I'm not in pain, and I didn't know if it was because of the boot, but
Mm-hmm.
so I took it off. In 3 days, I kind of unlearned how to walk. It's like I had to relearn
Mm-hmm.
how to walk on a foot again
My goodness.
because I was so nervous about putting pressure on that point
Mm-hmm.
that I was scared to walk on it. So it was like a
Yeah.
total mental thing. So I've been massaging my foot with one of those massage guns. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about with that when I say that?
With a little ball on the end.
My husband went and, yeah, bought me this at the
Yeah.
Walmart's, but it has
Yeah.
different attachments, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
this. And I've
Mm-hmm.
just been massaging my whole foot because apparently that's a thing as you get older, like the muscles of your feet kind of get weak and broke down,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
that's supposed to help. So I just, when I'm watching TV, I just massage the bottoms of my feet.
Uh-huh.
So I'm trying to do prevention. I love prevention.
Okay.
Now with
Maybe I need to get one
gout,
of those.
gout is a whole different thing because it's, I think it's called uric acid crystals or uric crystals, some kind of crystals that
Mm-hmm.
build up around that joint. That's what causes so much pain.
Oh.
And it can be from, I know some people blame red meat.
Mm-hmm.
So is it your mother-in-law you said?
My mother.
Mother,
She's 85.
think about her diet. I know sometimes protein or red meat can
Mm-hmm.
increase that. Often it's called the old man's disease because it's an old man's, like you think about an old man's big toe. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they generally will eat more meat. And then some people will swear by cherry juice
Oh, really?
that helps them.
Oh, wow.
Eating cherries or just look at the um, like sugar content
Uh-huh.
because a lot of juices it'll have added sugar or just
Oh,
because
yeah.
it's concentrated it'll be really high in sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So older people tend to have issues with blood sugar or diabetes, and so
Right.
juice can be an enemy.
Oh, yes. It can be.
It also can be your friend, if you have low blood sugar.
Oh, really?
But
Oh,
see if I'll see if I can look more into it. Um,
okay.
trying to. My husband had one bout with gout,
Did he?
and he got some kind of like anti-inflammatory, and then
Mm-hmm.
his pain went away, and it has never come back. And I
Oh,
think that's
wonderful.
odd, but oh, his toe was so swollen and hot.
Oh, my goodness.
But it's a form of arthritis because it's an
Yeah,
inflammation of a joint.
it is.
I had to repeat slow to myself because I felt myself trying to be in a hurry as I was shifting weight to one side. I think I get a little bit, still get a little bit nervous putting weight on that foot. And so
Yeah.
I'm like trying to hurry, and I'm like, no, just slow down. I was telling Sam about your letter when we were at that conference, and
Uh-huh.
I said, well, I know that Gwen is technically one of your seniors, so I thought maybe y'all could use it. And she said, oh no, Gwen is your senior.
Wow.
I said, yes, she
Oh,
is.
just showing my appreciation for you for the program.
I know, I love it. I take ownership of my people too, and this has been an experience for me. I mean, even though it's been going on for years, of
Hmm.
like, because I told her, I said sometimes I forget who is technically my senior and who is your senior, because I just think they're all mine. And she's
Uh-huh.
because I mean, it is something that is celebrated across the state
Hmm.
that we have this partnership, Heart of Georgia, Altima Hall Area Agency on Aging, with the
Hmm.
SOWEGA Council on Aging, that
Hmm.
they do the marketing and
Hmm.
gathering of interested people for this class. And
Hmm.
they gather it all and send it my way, and then I take it from there. And so
Oh,
it's a great partnership because they don't have someone that's comfortable teaching virtual Tai Chi,
oh, really?
but they get credit for it. So when I get done with the 16 weeks, I send them attendance log, and they're able to turn it into the state to get paid from the state for making it happen. So it's a really cool partnership.
Sounds wonderful.
I'm very thankful for it, and Gwen, were you in Robin's class?
I was.
Okay. I thought so, but I was afraid I was just telling a lie because it made for a better story. But I talked about that at the conference about taking over Robin's class and,
Mhm.
in the middle of it and not, wanting to win the people over with a new way of teaching.
Yeah, I was trying to kind of touch bases with her. She's over at TV.
Uh huh.
I think I'm gonna have to go over there, and I forget her last name.
McCord.
Huh?
McCord.
McCord.
McCord. Isn't that
Oh, okay,
right?
McCord. Okay,
Robin McCord. I don't think I made that up.
okay,
If I decide I made that up, I'll text you.
okay. Please
I
do.
don't think I made that up. I think that is her name.
Okay, great.
All right, I'm going to turn around and we're going to go through our um, Tai Chi series of movements now that we're nice and warmed up. All right. I'm getting in my stable stance. Just checking the comfort of my body. with a soft bend in my knees. My hips are relaxed, but I have good upright posture, no tension in my shoulders. It's just a little scan I do with my body to just check and make sure there's no tension anywhere, and I'm standing firm in my posture, and I'm breathing. Here we go, from the top and all the way through. Commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Advanced 6. Starting with brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. So I fought many times to say anything. I just wanted to focus on what moves we were doing.
Right.
Any certain thing that you want to go over?
No, we can just practice.
Some things that went through my mind were, I went to do that waving hands in clouds, and somehow I felt my shoulders kind of come up, like it was not that dramatic, but I felt it and fixed it. Another time I was like, empty step, like truly empty step, and don't try to step too far, because sometimes on camera I try to step far to kind of really show that there's a step, but everything's so small, sometimes it doesn't communicate as much on the screen. but still, I need to keep my steps small and empty, because when I go to transfer, if my steps are too big, I'm having to kick off, and that's not what we're trying to do. So
And that's something I've learned over the course of these lessons, because I found myself stepping out too far. But I found in doing so and then continuously going over that it doesn't take much movement to get the same effect,
no,
you
and you
know.
feel more stable in your stance
Right,
when you keep it in your frame.
right.
But I think we're such victims of the mindset that bigger is better,
Hmm.
that sometimes we just accidentally fall back into bigger is better. But everything is so small. And when we
Yeah.
do those advanced movements where we step back, it has to stay small, or because if our foot's way back here, we can't shift the weight back to this foot without
Hmm.
kicking off with this one. And that's just not what we're doing in Tai Chi. It's more of a staggered stance, where
Hmm.
a very stable stance, so that we can shift the weight here, or we can shift the weight here, and our posture can stay the same. We can easily pick this foot, shift back, easily pick this one. But if we're way back here, I mean, it's harder for me. I have to kick. Now I can lift that foot, but the way my foot placement is, it's a whole different feeling. All right, so
Hmm.
it just takes practice. I mean, you said through the series of this class, it takes
Hmm.
time, it takes practice, it takes dedication. So let's just
Yes.
continue to go through our moves. That's how we get better. All right. And commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Advance 6. Brush knee. Play the loop. Parry punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Parry punch. I don't think I said it. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Alright, I'm going to put it on our song and I'm going to put it
Okay.
on repeat because that really does help us with pacing. And
Right.
it feels good when we get it right.
Yeah.
And if we don't get it right, the Tai Chi police is not coming. Alright. Repeat. Start all over. Alright, here we go. Sorry, commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Brush knee. Play the loop. Airy punch. Block and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the loop. Airy punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Perfect pacing. Let's
Perfect.
and commence. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands in clouds. Open, close. Single whip. Waving hands and clowns. Open, close. Advance 6. Starting with brush knee. Play the lute. Airy punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Brush knee. Play the lute. Airy punch. Lock and close. Push the tiger. Open, close. Did it again. We must have done this a time or two. But I mean, I have a feel for that music and where I need to be at certain parts of that movement. And so I've done it a few times. Any parts of that you want to go over? Because I know we're still getting better at our advanced movements.
Well, my opinion on this second part versus the basic, I flow through it like I flow through basic now. It's all in my head, and I can just do it without thinking about it. I know what's next, and
Isn't
so
that
I'm so comfortable. I'm comfortable with it now.
isn't that such a great feeling?
Oh yes, oh for sure.
I mean, just to be relaxed in it and let
Hmm.
your brain go into autopilot, you feel more of that Jing. We talk about the internal experience where it really is calming for us as find those little soft moments, in the block and close when we are, we've pushed the tiger. And then we come back, block and close, and then there's like that moment of like that.
Yeah.
It's not, oh gosh, I just did that. I made it. I'm almost to the end. Oh, don't mess up. Don't mess up. Like, it. So you come back and it's like, and then.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just such a wonderful experience, but you're proof. It takes time. It takes practice. It takes intention. It just doesn't happen just showing up to class, So great job. I love that. And it doesn't happen very often. Like you're an exceptional student of Tai Chi, Gwen, because most people don't. They love class. Don't get me wrong. It's not that they don't like it. They come and they're happy to be here, but to know that it takes more than just class. The commitment is more daily, and it's almost a lifestyle thing, isn't it? To
Oh yeah.
constantly aware of how you're holding your body. And we learn it in Tai Chi because we have to use all of our principles to do our movements properly. But then
Mm-hmm.
when we go out in the world and we catch ourselves with the posture and, even slowing down, that doesn't mean we are empty stepping through life, because we're not
Mm-hmm.
going to walk through Walmart like empty step, shift, empty step, shift. We're not going to walk through life like that, but to slow down and
Mm-hmm.
not be in a hurry, to pay attention to our posture, to have environmental awareness of any kind of
Mm-hmm.
falls risks. Tai Chi becomes a lifestyle, but you're not out there, waving hands in clouds through the Walmart. I'm at Walmart a lot, so I talk about Walmart. They always have something I need, so I hate to always go to Walmart, but really,
Yeah.
I don't go many places. All right, well, if you're good, then we will give ourselves a nice fist massage for our cool down.
Okay.
You won't be here next Friday, but
Mm-hmm.
as long as somebody shows up, there will be a class and a recording, and you
Good.
can watch that if you choose to. If not, that's fine, because I know that you will in some way put in some kind of work to be a better Tai Chi
Yeah.
student. And then we'll pick back up that following Friday.
Okay. Sounds great.
Nice fist massage. Whew. And gather tension. This is not where we want to live. We want to let that go. Gather and release. Being able to recognize anytime our body picks up that tension and then letting it go. One more. Gather and release. Inhale and exhale. Now we play Miller County tonight, Miss Gwen. That's maybe near y'all. Do you know Miller County?
Miller County is about an hour away.
Okay. I knew that they were coming a long way to play us.
Yeah, it's about an hour away from where I'm at. And depending on what part, it might be 45 minutes.
Gotcha. Honestly, I don't even know what town that is. That's not
Hmm.
Miller
Yeah,
County. And
depending on what part.
I went and looked at it on the map. All right.
Hmm.
Strength, friendship, and humility. And in mutual respect, namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for coming, Miss Gwen.
Yes, ma'am. I enjoy it every time.
I'm going to stop the recording. Stop.